And welcome to my presentations today. And what I want to talk to you about, it is linked to my ebook, The Inner Voice That Saved Me. Because you see, we have been disconnected from our purpose because our purpose is linked to that inner voice that is within us. Okay? And the main topic of the day is purpose and prosperity. Because if you know your purpose and you can identify your purpose, then you can get connected to your prosperity. But in order for us to connect with our purpose, we have to get in contact or connect with that inner voice within us. Okay, and in the inner voice that saved me, I talk about my journey as a child and up into adulthood on how that voice continued to lead me and guide me, even though I didn't know what that voice was. Okay. Now, we are living in today a created culture. And you might ask yourself, Gina, what do you mean by that? A created culture is a culture that has been created or manifested on the outside of us. Okay. And you think about this, since we were children, we have been taught to pay for, seek out money to do what? Get our needs met. We pay for shelter, we pay for um, our food, we pay for clothes, everything that we need to survive, we have to pay for. We have to go out and get things. We have to go to a store to buy our food and to buy our clothes. Our houses, we either have to pay rent, mortgage, property taxes, everything we need, because if they're not, those things are not paid, what happens? You get what? Tossed out. And we have been programming to think and believe that is life, because that's a form of control, controlling the masses. Get you worried about what is going on the outside and disconnecting you from what is within. However, if you identify with your purpose, if you find your purpose, if you connect with that spirit that is within you or that voice that is within you, you are able to find your purpose in life. And you might say, how do I find my purpose in life? Well, the Japanese have a concept, and it's called Ikigai. I don't think I pronounced that right, but it has four components. And what it says is, what do you love to do? What do you love to do? What do you do, okay, that makes you joyful, that you can do even if you didn't get paid for it? What do you love to do? Time just passes by so quickly because you're doing what you love to do. What are you good at? Sometimes you have to sit down and think, take time out for yourself. What am I good at? Then you go on to what does the world need? Can the world use what I love to do and what I'm good at? Can it use it? Maybe so. And then you ask yourself, how can this bring me wealth? Okay? Because you see, wealth is not fundamentally about money. It is about the value you provide by aligning yourself with your Ikigai. Ikigai. I'm sorry, that's probably not correct. It's spelled Ikigal. Okay? Because you become valuable to the world and money flows to you as a result. It's just a natural result. Money flows to you. Because if you keep finding yourself chasing money, which they have conditioned us to do, to chase money, just think of it. If you are a lion and you're going after a gazelle, you're chasing it, okay? You might get it and you might not. However, if you are in a vibrational, high level, enlightened level, joyful level, and you're doing what you like to do, you love to do, and you know you're good at, and you're providing a service, then the money will flow to you. So, with that being said, I hope this information was good and can help you. Okay, because remember that you need to find out what you love to do, get to yourself by yourself, and ask yourself, okay, what do I love to do and what am I good at? Can the world use these things? And how can I make money doing it? Those are very four important questions that can identify your purpose as well as provide you with prosperity. With that being said, peace be unto you. Love yourself first and love those out of overflow of yourself. And click the link in the description below and get on my waiting list for the inner voice that saved me. Join the waiting list and you can get a free gift once you join that waiting list. And also go over to my other channel. My other channel that I just created is a channel for children. It's called Little Awakened Alchemist Academy. And in this channel, what I want to do is I want to take the information that I have gathered for my adult community and apply it to the children. Get them started early. Because, see, when we were growing up, we didn't have this information. We didn't have the information about being enlightened and how to be enlightened. We were what we were struggling. Our parents were struggling, so they didn't have the information nor the time to give us what we needed. But in the Little Awakened Academy, I want to provide stories and I want to provide lessons for children. Because if we instill in our children today the information that they need, they will have a better future. So, with that being said, click the links below. One, to join my waiting list for the free bonus gift. And two, the Little Awakened Academy. Peace.